Carroll boys bowling team would fall over at Valley on Monday night. The Carroll boys shot a 1,842. Valley would finish up with a 2,034. Edric Heisterkamp led the Tigers with a 429. Cody Bauer finished up with a 394. Now the Kemper Knights, they took third down at a triangular at Shenandoah. Shenandoah won it with 2,895. Lennox was second with 2,153. Right behind him, Kemper with 2,108. Thomas Potabom led the Knights with a 328. Joel Schultes threw a 320 or a 286. On the girls' side of things, Carroll fell to Valley 1,448. Carroll bowled a 1,125. Emily Seidel led the Tigers with a 296. Morgan Williams finished up with a 267. Matthew Stafford threw 2 touchdown passes, and the LA Rams overwhelmed the Minnesota Vikings, sacking Sam Darnold, an NFL playoff record tying 9 times to win 27-9. Rookie Jared Verse returned a fumble for a 57-yard score for the Rams. LA drove for a touchdown on the opening drive and built a 10-0 lead by the end of the first quarter. Dallas Cowboy owner Jerry Jones says Mike McCarthy will not return as the team's coach. Jones said yesterday that the organization and McCarthy mutually agreed to part ways. McCarthy's contract expired following a 7-10 season. The Cowboys haven't been past the NFC divisional round since their 1995 Super Bowl season. Jones has spoken about the job with University of Colorado coach Deion Sanders, who played on the Cowboys' last Super Bowl winning team. A 55-year-old Texas man has been charged with felony stalking Indiana Fever star and WNBA Rookie of the Year Caitlin Clark. Marion County prosecutors wrote in a court filing Saturday that Michael Thomas Lewis is accused of repeated and continued harassment of the 22-year-old Clark. Authorities say Clark posted numerous messages, some sexually threatening, on Clark's X account. Prosecutors wrote in the filing Clark felt terrorized, frightened, and intimidated and threatened as a result. The FBI learned the X account belonged to Lewis and that the messages were sent from IP addresses at an Indianapolis hotel and downtown public library. Jail records show Lewis is due in court today. One game, top 25 college women's basketball last night. Number 5 LSU defeated Vanderbilt 83-77, while in Big Ten men's basketball, it was Rutgers over UCLA 75-68, and Maryland down Minnesota 77-71. LA Lakers and Clippers both went back to work last night in Los Angeles. First 2 NBA games since catastrophic wildfires killed at least 24 people and destroyed significant sections of their hometown. The Lakers hosted the San Antonio Spurs in their downtown arena, while the Clippers hosted the Miami Heat in their brand new Intuit Dome in Inglewood, about 10 miles south of downtown. Now the Lakers would fall to San Antonio 126-102. It was the Clippers defeating Miami 109-98. Elsewhere in the NBA, Minnesota got by Washington 120-106. Toronto beat Golden State 104-101. Detroit over New York 124-119, and Houston edges by Memphis 120-118. We're going to be announcing the date and details of our upcoming KCIM Sports Rewind All-Star festivities for the basketball, wrestling, and boys swim season. We'll have those details coming up on KCIM Sports Rewind this morning on 1380 AM, 95.1 FM KCIM. That'll be between 9:30 and 10 o'clock this morning. So again, the date, times, and all of that stuff going to be announced coming up this morning on KCIM Sports Rewind. Local sports schedule for you this Tuesday. 17 of our area basketball teams in action. Carroll Tigers are hosting Gilbert tonight. That'll start at 6 o'clock. Kemper hosting Denison Schleswig at 6 o'clock. It'll be the Exire-Okran Kimballton girls at Woodbine at 6 o'clock. Glen Ralston boys at West Harrison. JV at 6, varsity to follow. ICAM Manning entertaining Tri-Center tonight at 6 o'clock. Peyton Sheridan at Boyer Valley at 6 o'clock. And South Central Calhoun home to Humboldt beginning at 6 o'clock. Now, our Weeva goes to Coon Rapids Bayard tonight. Girls game scheduled at 6 o'clock. Our coverage with Casey Miners on 93.7 KKRL and the CB Sports Network YouTube channel will get underway at around 5:45, 5:50 this evening. Audubon boys are hosting Underwood. JV at 6 o'clock. I'll have the varsity game on Kick 106.7 between 7 o'clock and 7:30. In wrestling, South Central Calhoun girls and boys at Man-to-Mance and Northwest Webster at Emmitsburg at 6 o'clock. And the Audubon boys are hosting Southeast Warren, Lennox, and Mount Ayr down at Exire-Okran Kimballton. That'll get underway at 5:30. Carroll boys swim team going to Des Moines Lincoln at 5:30. And the Kemper boys bowling team hosting Esterville Lincoln Central at 4 o'clock this afternoon. That's sports here on the CB Sports Network. I'm Jeff Blankman reporting.